I was in this corner for a while and I noticed the guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just happened to be in that little corner. Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved he kept following me, so I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual and the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl. And he'll crouch down low and pretend like he's doing something and then smell? I don't know. And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction.
What are you doing?
No, why?
We were just told that you were taking photos of us. Are you with him? Is there any way that we could see your camera roll?
No, that's okay.
Why can't we see your camera roll if you weren't taking pictures of us? Can we just see your camera roll real quick?
No,
Can you just pull out your camera roll?
I wasn't. No, don't worry
If you
about
weren't, then why can't you pull out your camera roll?
No, I'll get rid of it.
So it's really weird to take pictures of females in public without their permission, so you should never do that again.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were your daughter or somebody related to you.
I know.
That's not okay. Just delete them.
Yeah, I will.
I'm asking you to delete them in front of me.
No, I will.
In front of me right now. You think I'm joking? Delete them in front of me right now.
The camera's not
I
working.
see you shake. I see the photos. No, I see them right there. No, I see the photos right there. Delete them.
All right.
Delete them.
Don't worry.
You see that, guys?
One.
Delete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go in your trash bin.
No, that's my son.
Go in your trash bin. Anybody recognize this man? This is somebody that takes pictures of females in public.
No, don't worry.
No,
about
I'll
it.
call you out. I'll call you out any day, because that's fucking weird. Don't ever
Just
do
delete
that
them from your
again.
recently deleted.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
You guys, I'm freaking out right now. Do you see this guy behind me? I'm in Target right now and he's been following me literally for the last like 15 minutes. Babe. Babe. Baby, do not freak out, but I'm at Target right now. Oh my god. And this guy has been following me.
Wait, calm down.
No, I'm not even joking. I need you to come. I'm so scared. You're here?
Yeah, I'm about to pull up right now. I'm turning.
Oh my god, I'm just so fucking happy I'm in the car right now. That shit was so scary. I've never had somebody follow me like that. Like, he literally...
So he's gone now.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Fuck. I don't know
You
where
have a
he's
picture
at.
of him or something?
No, I took a video. I was on the
Where's
phone
it?
with you and I took a video of it. I'll show it to you right after.
So look.
Don't even go back. I'm
so
too
you didn't see
scared.
where's your car at?
My car's over here. I filmed the whole thing so I could turn it into the police. It's that scary. He's wearing a ski mask, big ass
you don't know what he looked like. Well, how you was nothing?
He was like 6'4" at least. He was hella tall. I'll show you the video like right after this. I filmed everything, like everything. I swear to God, the craziest part is I saw him at the gym. I swear I saw him at the gym.
What
like
did he look like?
He was like 6'4", wearing a black like hoodie
In the gym.
A black. He was outside the gym
in a ski mask.
I swear I'm not. Why would I make that
I'm
up?
not saying lying, but you say you don't know what he looks like. He's been following you.
6'4", he's wearing a black ski mask, he's wearing a black jacket, he's wearing black sweats and big ass fucking boots, and he has a limp, like walking weird.
Sophia, listen to me. Look, I love you, but baby, you can't wear this stuff by yourself at Target at nighttime. At nighttime, okay?
No, but like he started following me during the
I
day.
know. But yeah, if you're wearing gym clothes, baby, just try and wear extra. Just because guys are weird as shit right now. Come on. Let's go.
Will you just follow me?
Yeah,
home?
follow me.
Just check under my car. What is that? What is that, Derek? Fuck, I'm so scared.
When the fuck? Hold on, let me see. That means she's watching right now.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving into the sad reality that many women face, and that is creepy men who stalk women all the time in public.
Y'all, I have to document this. I'm sitting in the bathroom on the airplane right now. The guy that is sitting next to me is tweaking me out, bro. This man has been trying to like flirt with me since I got on the plane, and I've had my earbuds in the whole time. And he keeps like tapping on me to ask me questions. And so I like just pulled my earbud out, and he's like, I'm watching a Harry Potter movie. And he goes, what Harry Potter movie are you watching? And I was like, oh, it's Goblet of Fire. Tell me why this man puts on the exact same movie as me and then takes a photo of our screens together. I feel sick. I actually feel sick. He asked me if I wanted to share his wine with him. said, no, thank you, I'm good. I keep laying my phone face up, hoping that he'll see my screensaver of Mark and I don't know what to do. I've got 4 more hours on this plane. There's a man underneath his car. That's my car. That's someone's car. And he is crawled up under there. And he's just watching me. See him moving on his belly?
At my old apartment, a really creepy man moved into my building, and when he caught me outside one day with my dog, because usually when I would see him, I would go right back into my house because he was that creepy. He called me outside one day with my dog and was like, hey, can you come in my apartment real quick? I think something's wrong with my washing machine. Mind you, this is an apartment. There's emergency maintenance. There's maintenance. We live right next to the leasing office. Come in your apartment? No. No, really, I just want you to look at something. I just want you to look at something. And this is what men count on. They count on you being just totally unaware, or they count on you not saying anything. So my neighbor ended up coming outside, and I literally yelled from my building to her building, why is this man asking me to come look at his washing machine? So now he's looking at me like, so my neighbor walks over and she's like, what? Why are you asking her to look like what? And so he's like, no, I just really needed, like, he's sticking to the story, y'all. I just really needed help. I really just wanted her to come put eyes on something. As she told him, we have maintenance. There's 24-hour emergency maintenance. And we have regular maintenance. This is during the daytime. Walk over to the leasing building. He is sticking to this story, y'all. And if a man asks you for help, he is setting you up. He is setting you up.
So the other night when I got off the subway, I was speeding home just because it was nighttime, but it was only like 9 p.m. so there were a lot of people walking by anyway. And I had AirPods in, but nothing was playing. I just have it in so no one bothers me. And this guy kind of stops me, and I thought he was a homeless guy, so I took off my AirPods trying to like help him. And then once I realized that it's actually not, and he was complimenting me, I said thank you, and I put it back in so he doesn't bother me anymore. But I realized that he was a creep. And my first instinct was to just go home because it was right there on the end of the block. And my thought process in those few short seconds was to just have my key ready in my hand, go home as quick as possible. Hopefully he doesn't get it. And by the way, I'm also always carrying this in my hand. But I knew that I couldn't risk him knowing my address and him following me inside, so I had to go into a grocery store right away. And I chose a store that was very well lit, there are cameras, and is very popular. So I went into the store pretending like I was buying something, and he was still following me, and he was like, oh, let me buy some apples for you. And this guy is creepy, right? He's still following me deeper into the store. He sees that I'm not paying attention to him. But when he's coming close to me and he's talking to me, obviously I'm like scared, so I have to respond. That's when I start recording because I'm like, oh my god, what if I get assaulted right now? I said thank you to his compliments multiple times now, and he's still following me. Obviously I have my self-defense weapon in my hand, but I'm not trying to like actually use it. So as you guys saw in the video, at one point he asked to take me out, and I said that I'm married. In most circumstances, men don't respect women, but they respect the men more if you say that like you're married or you're taken. So when I said I was married, he was like, no, you're lying. That's when he got like genuinely scary, because I'm like, why are you like acting like that? Like, I already said thank you many times and I'm leaving your advances, and now you're calling me out for lying. Like, what do I owe you? And I was mad this entire time, but this is when I started genuinely creating a scene, because I was like, this man is not leaving me alone, so let me try to get everyone's attention. And right when I raised my voice, he started stuttering. He was like, "T-t-t-t-t." I was like, yeah, stop following me. And that's when he started backing out of the store and people started realizing what was happening. And then he started saying like the strippers across the street and the places over there, they're nicer to him. Again, acting like I owe him something because strippers were nice to him. And again, around this point, I knew that he was lingering around the store because he was so adamant from before. So I wasn't trying to walk home again by myself. So as you guys might have seen in the video, I asked a male worker for help and told him that this random guy was following me. And I'm not gonna blame the worker because I know he's Spanish, he might have a language barrier. He also is probably used to these random creepy guys and they kind of just come and go. And he also had to do his work at the end of the day. But also it was kind of shitty when this worker kind of told me to let it go and just forget about it and still walk home alone. Like there was no sort of solution. At this point, I'm alerting different people in the store that I did get followed and this is what happened. And then a kind woman came up to me and she was the one that offered me help and walked me home. And when I was walking home, we actually crossed the street, so we weren't on the same street as that guy anymore. And once I was walking home, I actually saw him by my house, but I don't think he saw me go in. Regardless, I got home safe, but it's very sucky that this had to happen. And it's not like a matter of it being a safe area or not, because I feel like it can happen in any area, in New York especially. I'm grateful that I reacted pretty well in this situation, so my rule of thumb is to always make a scene, always carry your self-defense weapons, unfortunately. A lot of these men know that these women tend to be nice and give them their name because they're feeling awkward or feeling, overwhelmed. When that guy introduced himself as Kevin, my innate nature was to say, oh, my name is this. But I held back and tried my best to not be nice to this weird guy. If you find like a well-lit area, make sure to go in there instead of walking straight home, even if you think you can outrun him. But yeah, I hope none of this happens to any of you guys ever. But
I'm sorry, say that again. I see you look nice. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm Z.
I think I see you morning when you come here. When you come in morning, I meet you in the door from door. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
You see what's your name?
I'm Z.
I'm Z, and my name is T. Nice to meet you. I'm Z.
Nice to meet you as well.
Do you live out here?
I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
I do.
I just trying to get to know you.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a boyfriend though.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. You too. Thank God he fucking came back.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God. I don't know if you saw my face. I was like, I have a boyfriend. I'm so glad you came back.
I've never been so scared in my life. I'm just sitting in my car at the end of my driveway. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I was walking Jackson. I was walking my dog, and when I got almost back to my house, one of my neighbors 2 houses down came running up to me, and I don't know him. And he was like, "Hey, I saw you putting that window unit in, so obviously your central air must be down. Let me come over and take a look at it. I know you live alone." And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty much over it. That unit 12,000 BTU, it cooled off the whole house, so I'm good with that. I don't need, anyone to look at it." And at this point, I'm still walking with my dog, so now I'm almost at my house to my steps. And he's still saying, no, I'm right here, let me just look at it, and practically pushing his way into my house. So at this point, I pick up Jackson, and we're standing like in my foyer for, my doorway going into the living room, and I have my dog in my hands, and I'm trying to find every excuse to leave that door open. I will not close that door. And he's trying to find every excuse to get that door closed. He kept saying, "We gotta get the door closed because the AC, all the coolness is getting out." And I kept saying, "No, it's fine." And I just knew, I just had this bad vibe. I knew by how hard he was trying to get that door closed what he was gonna do. So I picked up Jackson, my dog, and I came outside, and now I'm just standing out, soaking wet. I'm standing outside in the rain, and he's like, "Why are you outside?" I'm like, "Prime's about to be here with a package delivery." I lied. I said, "So they can't find my driveway, so I'm just gonna wait for him out here." After that, he kept saying, "Well, I need some water." He was like trying to get me to go back in the house and get him water, so I said, "I'm not gonna get it for you. It's in the fridge. You can go get yourself a bottle of water." Like, he was trying so hard to get me to go back in the house. And he knows I live here by myself. That was so scary. What's wrong with people? He was trying so hard to get me back in the house. And he knew that I lived alone and knew that my AC was down, which means he's been watching me. And you know how creepy that is? It's okay, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
To the girl that gave a guy a fake number, and it just so happened to be my number, sis, I'm glad you got away. I'm glad you were able to live in peace. But now, where does that leave me? So I'm on holiday for my birthday in Abu Dhabi, living my best life. And I get an iMessage from a number that's not saved. Now, I instantly panic because my issue is I don't message people on iMessage. I go on WhatsApp. So I just think, who did I block on WhatsApp for them to now contact me on iMessage? The message was, "Hello, are you there?" Does that not sound like the beginning of a horror movie? So I respond, "Hi, who is this?" And he goes and says, "Oh, it's Kurt." Relaxing now, I don't know a Kurt. So I tell him, "I'm sorry, you got the wrong number." Then he says, "Well, aren't you Liz?" I said, "No, I'm D. I think Liz gave you the wrong number." Now, this is where I messed up because I had no business in telling this man my name, but I thought I'm being nice because obviously she curbed you. She did it. She curbed you. And for good reason, because he goes on, obviously, to save my number and goes on WhatsApp to see what I look like. Now, the reason why I know he did this is because 10 minutes after I tell him I'm not Liz, he asks me, how old are you? Instant block, instant block. And I also go on WhatsApp and change my settings to make sure if you don't have my number saved, or if I don't have your number saved, sorry, you can't see my profile picture. After that, I'm thinking it's done, continue on my holiday. No, I get a notification from Line. Now, for those of you who don't know what Line is, it is a Japanese talking app. It's basically like WhatsApp, just based in Japan. Now, the reason I have it is because I live there. So I'm not expecting anyone with a +44 number to also have the app. But lo and behold, Mr. Kurt has the app. And do you know what he does? After me blocking him on iMessage, he goes and finds me online and adds me again for God knows what reason. Actually, we know the reason. But now I'm a bit nervous because this guy has my number. He knows what I looks like. And obviously he can't take no for an answer, because why are you adding people who's blocked you on one form of social media on another form? Like, do you see what I'm saying? So, sis, I'm glad you got away.
Okay, story time about my creepy neighbor. Where do I begin? So, basically, Saturday I went out, had a girls' day, came back at like 11:30, 11:45, went to sleep, right? Sunday, I wake up and I'm getting ready to go pick up coffee and go to my best friend's house for a debrief, as one does after girls' day. And as I'm leaving, one of my upstairs neighbors stops me. He like sees me outside walking to my car, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna come downstairs and talk to you really quick. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, whatever, no big deal. So he comes down and he's like, me and my girlfriend were on my balcony last night smoking, and we saw a guy looking into your window. He was like touching it, and it looked like he rubbed something on it or whatever. And we got a picture of him, and he airdrops me the photo. When I tell you, I'm shook, because not only is this man literally right outside my ground floor apartment window, he looks like he's pulling on it, trying to see if it's open, if it can open or whatever. And I recognize the guy. He lives in my apartment complex in the other building, but we had one interaction where he was outside walking around and I was walking back to my apartment one night. This was probably like a month, 2-3 months ago. I don't even know how long, honestly. That's how minuscule the interaction was. But I'm walking to my apartment and he's walking around with a bunch of mail, and he's like, hey, like, some of this mail got delivered to me and it's not mine. Like, do you want to look through and see if it's some of yours? Like, I'm walking around delivering it to people. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I look through it and I notice that it's all guys' names, but I'm kind of like, that's weird. Like, maybe he didn't realize, or maybe he was just looking for a reason to say hi and be neighborly, whatever. I chopped it up, whatever, kind of said like, oh no, it's not mine, thanks, but keep up the good work, blah, blah, blah. That was the only interaction we've literally ever had. I've never spoken to him other than that. I don't know his name. I don't know anything about this man. All that to say, if you are a single woman who lives alone, be cautious. Make sure that your windows are locked. Make sure that your blinds, even if your blinds cover, make sure you've got a curtain over them. You know what I mean? Because I thought, oh, there's no way anybody can see in here. And now I'm so skeeved out. Like, even if he could see half an inch into my studio apartment, that's too much. And just be on the lookout, beware, stay safe. And yeah, my apartment complex luckily handled it really well, and so I'm thankful for that. And they said that if he, unfortunately they're not going to evict him right away, which is annoying, but I understand they have a protocol and whatever. But they said that he has been told that if he comes near me again or speaks to me, then they will evict him, which is good. But like, this man wears scrubs. He's a medical, I don't know what he is medical wise, but like, he wears scrubs. He's a medical something, which like concerns me that he works in healthcare and he's a fucking predator. But yeah, all that to say, stay safe, stay vigilant. And even if you think you're being really cautious and being really aware, maybe get a gun, maybe get some pepper spray. I have a gun, luckily. And he's lucky that he didn't make it in my window, is all I'll say. But be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I love those sounds. Yeah, I wish I could date one of you.
This is really sad to watch, and I don't know what some men can be thinking when they're stalking women, because what you have to understand that it is so scary for us women all the time whenever we find a man in public trying to stalk us in such a way, because sometimes we are weak and the only thing that comes in our mind all the time is we are thinking that someone might end up doing something bad to us, and yet we are not strong like the way men are to fight for ourselves. And we need to always stay vigilant and careful, because this is so real. So many women have become victims of creepy men stalking them, as you've seen in this video. And this happens to women of all ages in broad daylight and in places we assume are safe. And it's really heartbreaking. And as women, we must prioritize our safety at all times. Stay in well-lit places, public places. And if something ever feels wrong, we need to leave immediately. As women, don't second guess yourself as a woman. If you ever feel like someone is following you need to get help right away, because your instincts are powerful and you should always trust them at all times when you feel a certain way about someone in public. And honestly, it's disturbing that some men choose to behave this way. It's scary, it's disrespectful, and it shows a complete lack of boundaries. It's so funny that some of them act like as if they are entitled to approach women anytime, anywhere, and that mindset is so dangerous. And for the ladies, I need us to always stay alert all the time, because some of these men outside there on the streets who are creepy and stalking women, they don't really understand that they should not approach women in case women are not interested. They don't even understand that stalking a woman is really scary and dangerous. That's why as women we need to stay alert all the time and vigilant, because this thing is real. There are many women who have become victims of such a thing, and I think as women we should avoid unsafe areas as much as we can. We have to surround ourselves all the time with responsible people. We know you can be in a place and you look at the place and you realize that most of the people who are in that place, they look irresponsible. And the moment you see such a thing in an area, you need to vacate that place as much as possible, because in most cases, it's dangerous to surround yourself with such people who look irresponsible in public places, because they have nothing to lose, so they can afford to do irresponsible things, and that is not a good thing for you as a woman. And also we have to understand that our safety comes first as women all the time. So whenever you are alone as a woman and you are in public places, you are moving around, you're going somewhere, you have to be always vigilant and careful. You have to know that you are safe, because this thing is real and we have to take it seriously. So we need to protect ourselves. We need to always make sure that we are safe in all places we go to. And if we need help, we need to always ask for help. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section. It's been your girl, John, as always. Take care of your beautiful lives. Until next time. Bye.